To see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance to tune up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get
no food, no breaks, no water. Let's go.
For some, the final chapter of the
season.
We
2 o'clock, not food or water.
Final week before the playoffs.
And next, I'm giving out meth, so hang on. I'm just fucking have tweaked out receivers, bro. Go think the ball's coming to them. The ball didn't even get past to them. They're just in the open jumping like this. Oh, shit. They're seeing the flash on camera lights and shit. They're fucking tweaking out.
Maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes.
Let's go, y'all.
So long as they get the win in the end.
Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player. And it's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap. Herbert now off the play fake. Brought in right side.
Let's go.
And he'll be back in the line to limit the game to a yard.
That's what I want to see next season, boy.
Max Crosby.
Doing that all season. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Able to hit Palmer, complete.
Working to punt that bitch.
And he'll get it up near the
30-yard
line before going
Let's
down.
go.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers.
All right, y'all, I'm about to show y'all what I was just talking about. Basically, J.K. in the no break. It's going to be Brock on far left outside receivers in pistol, though. Might have Madison. You think I should have Madison in the backfield with that? Since that's mainly, yeah, I'm going to do that because that's mainly going to be a receiving option for me. I'm going to need some
last game,
sides
and every
White
second of
being tired.
A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from. Even for
all right,
the
y'all, this
shortest
one right here is
right
doubles wide.
This team needs him to
so
deliver.
all I gotta do is set Tucker, where the fuck it is. And I don't know what happened to Mayers, but I'll have to figure that out in a second.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers.
Come on, Brock. Let's go. All right. So, oh, that's what it was.
You know what I like about
so
that
we
kick?
go to
I like
Tucker.
not coming out slow.
It was, yeah, it's triple, trips left open, 12 plays, so that was. And that's Brock on the outside. I got to just swap fucking Mayers to right. And then, y'all, that's just going to be
rolling from the pistol,
right
Richardson.
Or I guess I could keep him right there, but it depends on how he operates on this slot over there. I kind of want him far out. Let's see how that.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense.
Oh yeah, and I got the Madison in the back. Wear out White.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson.
White.
It's into the hands of White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's 16 on the pickup.
Yeah, y'all, now I'm going to just wear this team down.
Raiders first.
Mayors right here. Hopefully we get open. Yeah, they're blitzing.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson.
Ooh.
This is hauled
by
Myers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you gotta hit to have a truly...
And of course, this is fumble.
And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Chargers are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
There we go. God damn, Hobbs, don't kill the guy, all right? You still got to have
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
That throw finds Johnston. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Stop him, though. Stop him at the line.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Herbert. That's a catch for Hayden Hurst. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball
No, come on. Give me that ball.
Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Yeah, it was close. That was close.
Down. They go timeout.
Fuck.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. DJ Chark there for the catch. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down. Working inside the red zone. This ball's cut by Palmer. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
No, 2 more. No, yeah, this is the last one.
They send the tight end in motion.
I got stopped to a field goal, y'all. Let's get it.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert.
And he scores.
Yeah, that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers parlay the turnover into a lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Right, I'm going to go over here for a second.
And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. First down throw here from Richardson. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. Trying to work quickly now. Trying again, following the sack. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. More from this one right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Complete. It's Myers.
Let's go.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
couple more times, my guy.
From the 41. Got a man. Bowers has it. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Raiders first. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And we're going to get a timeout from the defense here.
Excuse me.
Third down run from White.
Let's go.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's on the move. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Play action with Richardson.
Into
a crowd.
Oh, we got him back.
And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Push up the field.
Wow, this has been a rough
sequence
hurry
up offense
starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one.
Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. Richardson trying to get everybody to the line. They're running the option, short side. Oh, stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
About Richardson.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout.
You
That's
just
their
turn into a
first.
running back there. Don't do that
Break
again.
the huddle and
I
come
don't
up
want you
on
getting
first and
hurt.
goal.
If you get hurt, I'm going to cry.
And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score.
Come on, Bowers.
Pass interference. Offense.
Ooh, a disappointing call despite the quarterback pleading with the officials. Got offensive pass interference, and that wipes away that touchdown.
Yeah, I'm chuckling because I remember some of my conversations with those whiteouts, and you're not going to change his mind. Once that judge makes his decision and verdict, yeah, it's over.
That's a 6-yard pickup. Second and goal, much closer for them now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll try to emphasize what worked on the last drive, which ended up in a touchdown. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All right, set now, first and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Vine Diablo there on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Herbert now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Catch is made in close. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. It's the 2-minute warning now from Oakland. The Chargers in possession. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Now Herbert to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Raiders ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. And as we play through the final week of our regular season, you can see he's just 1 game away from finishing as the league leader in receiving yards. He's got it at the 30. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's White again. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Again, this is White. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Sideline throws reeled in by Likely. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon.
Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. This return gets to the 30 before he stops. This offense ended back to the field, led by their receiver. He's caught a touchdown in this game, as we see now where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Yeah, so right back.
Starts out with a 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down. Play action now for Herbert. Into the hands of Likely. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Gotta figure out this third down here. Herbert now, blitz coming.
Let's go.
Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This a 54-yarder.
Yep.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The Raiders and Anthony
I heard that, Russ.
headed back onto the field.
Yeah.
It hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him up twice to highlight their performance against him.
Oh, come on, Richardson. Get it together, man. I'm going to need you right here. Yeah.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, that part. All the way to the top.
The carry by White. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Don't get hurt, White. I don't need you getting hurt now. White said he was going to pretend to be hurt for a few seconds. I said, okay.
Now Richardson to throw. He gets this one to Myers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They send a tight end in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Complete here to Bowers. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's completed right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Again, I'm going to call your number.
Up the middle, here goes White. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Come on. Let's go.
Easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Here's Richardson. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. Everybody rushing back to the line. Another try following the sack. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got to move out that pocket a little bit, y'all. I think that's also the thing, too. I typically do a lot of plays.
One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
I'm not playing on you. You can kind of do a little bit more.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away.
I got to play it safe online because I only got Ritter, so that nigga be fumbling and throwing his because actually it's actually that trash. Remember the issues with Ritter?
And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last
online, that nigga's passing skills is good.
What a hit!
As long as they're directly in front of him and they're open, he can get him the ball. If they're not, if they're being covered a little bit, he's gonna throw a pick. Like that's how shitty his action is. He'll throw it straight to the defender.
2nd and 6 now. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He lets a heater go deep middle. He's got it inside the 10. It's an LA touchdown. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Dicker's extra point is up and good.
For 21, this third quarter.
And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
3 plays for 70 yards. I got to slow them down, man. I got to go to man.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one.
To stop him.
Has this at the 6.
I'm going to do exactly what I was supposed to be doing. Come back out. When I was supposed to do that for the game. 2 scores so I can win and then not do it.
The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now.
Yep, good shit, Richard. Come on, boy. Come on, I'm going to need you right here. One more time, if you can. Please, one more time. We need to secure this dub,
if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've
Thomas,
had a
Mayers,
darn good
Richardson,
game.
definitely you. Marshall, you want to help out, that'd be cool too. Not, let me know. Alright, let's see.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Got a man, Bowers has it.
Let's go.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Offense in the hurry up now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play.
Come on. Y'all can't go out of bounds. Come on.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
No.
It's another interception.
I saw that too,
And the
y'all. Why
Chargers
did I
take
just do
possession
that? All
as
right, I
he
can
makes his
stop.
4th interception of our season.
That was Henley.
Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you
happened?
love to see out of him. 3
Wrong.
touchdowns in the book so far. But
No,
now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
Let's
They
go.
pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the first.
Yeah.
The 30. Keeps it moving. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers parlay the interception into points.
Like,
I
what
love
are y'all
plays
doing?
like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This ball's cut by Bowers. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, Madison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Only 1 quarter remaining now, and these teams are...
Come on, we don't care about that, so come on. Just one last one.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 41. Complete. It's Myers. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. First down throw here from Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Richardson. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Man.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Like, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to...
Breaks through, and he might break away. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete.
Come on.
And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Herbert from the gun. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Herbert throwing again. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's Herbert once more. And he is in. Touchdown,
Come on,
Los Angeles. The Chargers.
All right, I'll be right back, y'all.
is out of reach as they make it a 16-point
I'm
lead.
back.
Dicker on now for the
Just getting a little
PAT.
dab. Family, shit is fucked up.
Extra point sent
38-21.
right down the middle.
This is,
And the
I'm
Chargers
feeling
take
on
a
defense,
3-possession
like,
lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one.
it's too open. For
Here's
the
a
middle,
return
that's
from
what
the
they're already
7.
hitting is the middle. I got to stay in cover 6 or cover 4,
Pretty solid
but
field position
I don't
starting out
have
here,
good
Brock.
enough
He's tackled
safeties
at the
for that, so I
29.
need a 90 overall safety for that. Because then he always be, like, Epps, he blows his position.
They'll get this drive started.
If I do
First
whatever
and
I'm
10.
doing, he's going to blow his position at some fucking point.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
Ooh, I
Defense
tried
is too
that.
much here. The Chargers drag him
Try to
down.
maneuver that shit, nope.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
It's into the hands of White. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
That's crazy.
Timeout taken by the defense.
Yeah, the
They're
season's
second.
over, y'all.
And with an
I'm finna dissimulate the rest of this game. God damn. God damn. End of game. We didn't even score.
The Chargers take this one on the road. And they end the season on a...
All right. Yeah, Epps is almost at 80. Once I get him to like 82, 83, he should be solid. He won't be blowing that shit no more on that dumb shit. Oh, he's got a new ability? Yeah, I'm going to put that zone hawk on him. Alright. Sim to next season. Alright, y'all, I'm about to... This is the 2024 season. This is year 1. I'm about to go into year 2. Alright, let's see what the playbook's looking like. I mean, the roster. Still got Richardson, Bowers, Crosby, Mayers, Christian, Epps, Aaron Davenport. What? He's a rookie. Oh shit! Alright, I don't know what type of player he is though. Oh, he's a free safety. Oh shit! Damn. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade Huff real quick. Just to help out on defense. What the fuck? Season 2, y'all not looking too good. Or year 2. Make him a straight beast. Let's see what that do. You need a bit longer? Alright, cool. I'm going to just go into this year 2 game against Green Bay. See, it's the week 1 of the regular season. Let's get it. Pass. I want to run up the middle is what I'm going to be doing, y'all. Oh, this is the preseason. Seems the regular season. Alright, and this against the Commanders. Alright, training camp. Next question. I'll say most tackles for right now. That makes sense, yo. Alright, got out of there. Let's go, girl. Come on, Michelle. We gotta get this.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your...
Alright. And I'm just gonna upgrade the shit out of him as much as I can. Coverage. All I need is coverage high. So, and then this here, right here. Run support. He's a safety and he's a rookie, y'all. He's at 79 already. It's like, damn. He got a hidden trait. Let's see what it is. He's most likely gonna have an X factor. You alright?
Yeah, I'm just doing straight to migraine. I didn't mean to say that.
Damn, man.
She might grab caffeine immediately.
Yeah. Alright, then defend outside run. And then we're just gonna do... Yeah, we're doing inside runs. Gonna play a little protective here. I might go back to our playbook, but I'm not sure. You could sing that milk in there, right? The extra milk in there.
Oh, you want to try some?
Yeah, that's what I put the new one in there for.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was making sure you remembered that because I said that about the last time and you still didn't use it. I mean, not that I care, but I did put it there for that. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Sims a regular season. There we go. The fuck? I did all that for nothing. Almost at an hour. Alright, fuck that. It's against the Commanders again. What the fuck? We are going to do nothing but running up the middle. So let me get the strategy together. Defend that shit. Alright, got our strategy in, y'all. Let's get it. So I gotta see what's up with number 2 tight end, y'all, because I think that's the second battle. First battle is free safeties, with the rookies and all that, and then also the other battle is not the other battle. It's the free safeties and the other.
It's week 1 of the NFL as we see the two teams who fought back in Super Bowl 18. It's the Commanders and the Raiders, and it's coming
Let's
up
go,
next.
Richardson. Come on, I'm gonna skip that, y'all. Come on. We get ball first? No, we do not.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find
Let's
out.
go.
It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports.
Yes.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie.
Hold on. I got to make sure this playbook is set to what it should be.
14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity.
Oh, yeah?
Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that
for that,
the fastest,
because they just, they'll dot the middle. You know, all Madden shit, they'll just dot that middle in. Because that's where the holes are at. So I just fear that shit. So I can cover the deep shit in the corners with that, but what about the middle? I don't know if they're gonna...
Throwing on second down, Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Now Daniels. He's across midfield. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Jack.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
And Daniels is there.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to figure out what
sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
This need to get... I need
Here's a first
better
carry for the running back.
Cornerback.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
All right, here's the rookie, y'all, Davenport. Let's get with this battle.
Looking out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down. Play action. Here's Daniels. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Then Sinnott. Touchdown, Commanders.
Hold up, this is why I gotta change that shit right now. Nope. Can't do it. Alright. Alright, now I gotta go to the corner. Back, I'm gonna make Howard number 1. Let's go. One more reject. I'm going to do a few things with him. Oh, we got a rookie running back. Still got the fullback. Rookie receiver. Damn. I got no receiver. Alright. Then I'm going back to the original playbook. Original playbook right now. Let's see how this goes.
It's week 1 of the National Football.
I'm just testing out the defense real quick.
Looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway here on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Daniels looking to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Off the play fake. Daniels able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Robinson up the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw is Daniels. They'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Now a give right side. Felton to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for
that.
Touchdown, Washington. Demetric Felton, 36 yards. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Able to add the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup. First down. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. So this city and these fans, everybody knows the story. They lost their football team not once but twice, most recently after the 2019 season. The baseball team, they may very well be leaving town. The basketball team is over in San Francisco now. What a boost this is, though, to have an NFL team back here in Oakland. And these fans, they could not be more appreciative. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now Richardson. It's Myers again with another catch. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now back to the ground game with White. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They give him 12 yards and a first down. They'll go up the middle with White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Richardson to throw off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Holding offense.
Long run.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 26 yards. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Felton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. These two teams all tied after 1. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Throwing now is Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Here's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll keep it himself. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Daniels. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. They go play action. Daniels. And it's caught. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. This is White, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They go right back to White here on first down. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Richardson looking to throw this. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35. Play action. Now Richardson. That's caught by Myers. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Again, this is White. And this time he will get in. Touchdown Raiders. Carlson now to add the extra point. Now we've got to go brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown run by Zamir White. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 73 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here's Zamir White returning to the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They stay on the ground with White. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Richardson off the play fake. That ball caught by Campbell. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Off play action, Richardson. Back to the same target, Campbell. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
We drafted him too, so we got
will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Commanders' offense set to take over. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And he is going to lose yardage here. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To the air goes Daniels. Going right side here, and that's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Ooh, let's go.
But this is intercepted. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Raider defense delivers a score. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Let's go.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing after the interception. Daniels. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Daniels looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 33. And this one is right through. And that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. Catch made here by Campbell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A run to begin the second half with White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go play action with Richardson. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
Our ball, the Charger.
47-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. Pass to Bowers once again. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good
the Charger.
28 yards. So 3 plays.
The cord.
1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Richardson looking to throw.
No.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I lost
and the Commanders are... at their own 13-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
To throw is Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Play action. Now it's Daniels.
Let's go.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here's Matt Hawk now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Come on, Cameron. Come on, Cameron.
Pulled in at the 24. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On the handoff, it's White. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's got it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Zamir White with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Daniels. Over the middle. That's complete to McCaffrey. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And it'll be Raiders
now,
football,
now
1st and 10. The Raiders offense and their running back Zamir White getting set for their next drive. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here.
Those are the games I might lose.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Oh, my God.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
Let's go back to this play.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This now a 3rd and 4. White, he'll try the left side. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Let's see what this running back, he got the number 2.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass complete right side to Bowers. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now it's Richardson. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a give to White. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. White. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Richardson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Here's Daniels. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Daniels. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now Daniels. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The home team's offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On 3rd down, Barton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Richardson looking to throw this. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Yep.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6. Now Richardson. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 3rd down, it's Barton. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Richardson looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to have a Raider 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's generate rookies. How to generate rookies.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Here's Richardson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Richardson will throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got McLaurin. And some space here. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early window games here in Week 1.
I'll be back, y'all.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And the focus is on Jacob.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And some room to maneuver. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Now Richardson back to throw it. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, a run from White. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Opting to run again here with White. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On the handoff, this is White. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. On the give, it's White.
Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off with a touchdown run by Zamir White. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
We talk so much about how coaches script things, especially on offense, to start a season, to start a game, whatever it is. Could they have scripted a better start in terms of playing? Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC, and his team won their season opener.
Absolutely. Perfect start to the year, but all the talk was, hey, that was week 1. Now we got to move forward.
Let's do it again in week 2. That's what he's told his teammates.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Gets past one man. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master Serve.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Aubrey Good with a PAT. Started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. As they've got it as we resume action. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And here's Zamir White returning to the field. You see the numbers, all those carries. If you get that many carries in the drive, you better finish it with a touchdown. And he did.
Yeah, and deservedly so, right? Because we've seen times like the Carolina Panthers, sometimes Jonathan Stewart to carry the ball all the way down, and then Cam, he's such a great goal line runner, he'll carry it in. But in this case, though, that didn't happen. The fellow lugging the load, he's the one who got to reap the reward.
Yeah, there was no touchdown vulture here.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Play action. Now Richardson. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Richardson off the play fake. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Richardson. And his throw is incomplete. The Raiders at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Over the middle, complete. That's Campbell. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to throw it. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
They run again with Dowdle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Play action now. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Prescott down. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. To the 40 and no further. The broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They run here with Dowdle. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here we go.
Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7.
Thanks for everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you. Peace.